Hey everybody, welcome back to What Feels Real and welcome to 2021. It is fun to say the new year. Whether you are dragging yourself across the finish line of 2020 or whether you are leaping with joy into new potential into the new year, you are welcome. We exist on the spectrum and can feel both of those any point or at the same time sometimes. So we all belong in this moment of renewal. I took myself out to this little hidey hole in my neighborhood. I don't think it gets a whole lot of action, although I can tell that it does get some action, although hardly in the morning. I'm usually all by myself when I come here in the morning. But there are remnants of other people roistering and reveling in this space at other times. So anyway, it's also slightly raining outside, which I love and I feel like is the perfect setting and nature's gift to us for this practice, because I wanted to have this practice be about renewal. We are in a new year, and whether you have a tradition of having New Year's resolutions or intentions or aspirations, or whether it's just turning the page to another new page on the calendar, or another new calendar, in fact, this is an opportunity for reflection. So I wanted to invite us in our practice today to go inside and to identify something that you want to keep from 2020, something that was a gift, and then also identifying something that you'd like to leave behind. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and start to settle the body and close the eyes and settle the mind and begin to just feel into the natural rhythm of the breath. Finding a way to sit that's comfortable but also allows you to be awake and alert. Allowing the breath to flow naturally and easily through the body, up and down the spine. And just beginning with perhaps a really deep inhale, long, full expansion of the body. A pause at the top, and a long, extended, releasing exhale. Really arriving into this moment, this new year. Now I'd like you to imagine a spiral, a really, really big, expansive spiral with lots and lots and lots of layers of concentric circles. I'd like for you to place yourself at the very outside of that spiral, where the spiral begins on the outside. And then with each inhale and exhale, bringing yourself back to just the natural rhythm of your breath. With each inhale and exhale, the invitation is to take one trip around that spiral, moving slowly, intentionally towards the center. So we can take perhaps maybe 10 breaths. And slowly moving yourself inward into the center of your heart, of your being, gathering up the year that just passed, things that perhaps were hard, feelings that were hard, experiences that were hard. And also keeping a wide-eyed open for all the gifts, anything that was a surprising reward or gift or unexpected pleasure. Just taking stock of the year. Welcoming it into the very center of your being. Taking one more inhale and exhale to finally arrive in the center. And now visualizing yourself just standing at the very center of this spiral. Feet firmly planted, back strong, front open, expanded. Arms relaxed by your side, palms slightly facing forward, chin lifted, and just breathing into this center, feeling strength, courage that came out of the year that just passed, and choosing one thing that you feel grateful for the year 2020. One gift. Breathing that in and making more space on the inside for this gift to settle, find a place. Perhaps visualizing planting this gift in this center soil of your soul. Once planted, it can even just involuntarily reproduce, replicate. So finding a place for that to stay and to live and to grow. Expressing some gratitude for that moment, that feeling, that opportunity, whatever it was that 2020 allowed, that was pleasant, that was a gift. And now shifting the attention to something about 2020 that was perhaps not so pleasant. Something that was hard, something that was challenging. Something that you survived. And now with gentle hands, just visualizing, holding that experience, that feeling, and with tenderness, beginning to travel back out the spiral. Again, using the breath to circle the spiral, help you travel all the way out the spiral. Take your time. Hold this hard experience with tenderness and care. It too brought opportunity for growth. allowing yourself to gently and slowly make your way back out. Perhaps little bits of this experience fall off along the way. Will find their way into the soil to compost. Steady on, carrying on the way out of the spiral. And as we reach these longer, bigger circles on the very outer edge of the spiral, taking one more full circle around and coming back to that point at the very edge where we started. And gently planting the feet, standing tall with a strong back and an expansive front, chin up, and then gently allowing your hands to open and fall to your side, allowing whatever else was left of that hard time to flutter to the ground and find its way back into the earth. Knowing that this earth and this universe can hold everything that has happened to us. All the hard parts, even the big joys. We are held by this earth and this larger planet, universe around us. And so now, in your mind's eye, as you're standing strong and tall and looking out to the new year, inviting in the sounds of the rain, of drops falling. Maybe you can also hear in the distance the sound of the surf crashing onto the shore and receding back out into the ocean. All of these images and sounds of water reminding us that it is a time for renewal. Letting it in, letting it wash over you. Refresh and renew. So now with a final inhalation, deep, full, and a long, extended, releasing, renewing exhalation. And coming back when you're ready. I open my eyes to just sprouts and sprouts of clovers all over this wet earth below, and it just is such an image of new growth, new opportunity. So I wish you well as you start a new beginning, and I look forward to many more times together in the new year. Thank you. Thank you for joining What Feels Real. I'm grateful for your participation. Take care.